Archery Talk, this is Lucas, and today I've got my setup video for the Bowtech SR350. Now I was trying to get this bow in on time for our 2022 ArcheryTalk Hunting Bow Shootout. It literally just arrived about a day and a half or so after I finished wrapping up all those videos as far as the editing goes. But now we'll plan some other fun things with this bow. I'm very excited to get it in. It's got some cool technology. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's look at specs first. This bow has an axle-to-axle length of 33 inches. A nice generous axle length, a brace height of 6 inches, and a rated speed of 350 feet per second. That is a good deal faster than any rated speed I tested this year, so I suspect this thing is going to set new heights this year as far as our chronograph testing. I will let you see that in an upcoming review. As for setup, I put on this bow a black gold pro sight, 3-pin sight. It's a fantastic hunting sight. A Hamskea Trinity arrow rest, and a Titanium Archery Products stabilizer. I've also got a Hamskea Raptor peep in there. That's as far as I'm concerned, the best hunting peep in the business. As far as setup goes, I ran this thing, set it up. I got this with 30 inches, 30 inches on the draw length. I apologize, and 70 pounds on draw weight. I have not actually put this on a draw board yet, so I don't know if I'm exactly at 30 or not. I will have that when I do the chronograph testing. I'll get all that kind of dialed in for you, but that's what I set it up on here so far. And if you've ever used a Bowtech in the last number of years, they've got the flip disc technology on here. So right now we're in performance mode. That's going to be the more aggressive and faster setting. And you can flip that over, and then you can put this into comfort mode. And that's going to give you obviously a more comfortable draw, an easier draw, probably a little more valley. So I'm going to test both of those for the speed test, and it'll both be in the review in the coming weeks. I'm going to try to get that review out as quick as I can because this came in late, and I really want to get that out there so you guys can hear my thoughts on it. And what else? The tuning of this bow was, again, straightforward. Bowtech's got this deadlock system, which is an ingenious tuning system. If you've not seen it before, basically there's one little set screw in here, and then you loosen that one, and then you put another screw, another Allen key in there, and it allows you to move the cam left to right along the axle, top and bottom. It makes tuning as easy as anything out there. It's a fantastic system. And I initially had this bow shooting through my makeshift paper stand. I was running a little bit knock low and left, so I raised the rest just a hair. I was running dead level through the burger button, so now I'm up just maybe, I don't know, a 16th. Knob was off, didn't change much at all. And then I moved the cams off to the left a little bit. I just did a quarter turn with the deadlock system. That you want to make pretty minute movements and go test your paper every time. I don't think I've got this thing perfectly tuned up yet. I'm going to get to my club where I've got a proper paper stand and I can really kind of dial in long term and fix that up here. I've got a very homemade, makeshift, quick and dirty setup here, and it worked fine. But we'll try to get something better for a review so I get this thing truly dialed in. Draw cycle on this thing so far in the performance mode is pretty aggressive, at least at the end. It's a fairly easy draw in the first half of it. There's a bit of a pull to get over into the wall, over that hump into the valley. And then it's I would say a shortish valley, at least in performance. I think in comfort that's going to be a lot more user-friendly, at least for me, who doesn't pull super strong against the wall. So I'm probably going to spend most of my time shooting this in comfort, but as far as for the chronograph testing, I'm going to do both so you guys can see exactly what you're getting with both settings. Archery Talk, I think that's about it for now. I will check back in as soon as I can to get this review done for you guys, and maybe some other videos we can think of if you want to maybe see this bow head-to-head against another bow I tested earlier this year. Let me know. I'll try to get that done if time permits, and thanks so much for watching.